You wake up and you see it's January 1st. As you're scrolling through TikTok and Instagram, you see your friends and all these influencers post about how great 2023 was, but you can't relate. 2023 sucked. If you want your 2024 to look like this, then keep watching. Before even thinking about the new year, you need to reflect on the past year. Think about the good and bad things that happened. Did you get to travel and have new experiences? Did you meet new friends or grow your relationships? How did you do in school, or do you like your job? How's your physical health and your mental health? How are you financially? Did you develop and grow as a person? Are you where you want to be in life? If you set goals or made a vision board at the beginning of the year, try to see what you accomplished. Yes, I know some of these questions will make you feel uncomfortable, but you need to be honest with yourself. If you don't reflect and learn from your past year, what makes you think this new year will be any different? What could you have done differently to make this year better? Maybe it could have been saying yes more to going out and experiencing new things. For me, it could have been don't leave things to the last minute, because I did that a lot in 2023. Now with this all in mind, I want you to envision your higher self. What is your definition of being that girl? What does she look like? What's her daily routine? How would others describe her? What are her hobbies? What are her values and beliefs? Who does she surround herself with? Envision the dream girl that you want to become. Explore your potential and be Delulu. This is your life. Don't hold back. Just because you've always acted a certain way doesn't mean you have to continue to act that way just to please others. Next, I need you to envision your dream life. Think of this more as your 5-year plan. Where do you want to be in 5 years from now? Where are you living? What job do you want to have? Are you still in school, or do you want to go back to school? Do you want to own a business or not work at all? Are you married? Do you have kids? What car are you driving? Where do you want to travel to? I know this can be very intimidating. Heck, I don't even know what I'm having for dinner tomorrow. What makes you think I know what I want in 5 years? But your 5-year plan is just a general outline. Nothing is set in stone, and it's going to change as you develop and grow throughout the years, and as new opportunities arise. But this vision will help us with our next step, which is setting goals. You all know I love setting goals, but this year we're going to add a little twist. First, there are a few ways you can set your goals, depending on your needs. I would recommend setting 1 to 2 goals within these categories. Personal, which can include relationships, friendships, family, spiritual, or mental health. Your physical health, your career, your financial, and hobbies. Make sure your goals are realistic and explain why these goals are important to you. Within each goal, plan 1 to 5 strategies on how you can achieve these goals. Here's an example for one of the categories. In financial, my goal is to save $10K by the end of the year. So my strategy could be to invest, limit spending, look into side jobs like Etsy or doing surveys, and ultimately, I would need to put away $834 per month to meet my goal at the end of the year. Seems easy, but the problem with setting goals for the year is that people tend to lose their motivation over time and stray away from these goals. This is where the 12-week year strategy comes into play. Instead of working on your goal for a whole year, you work on it for 12 weeks, which is essentially 4 quarters of the year. So quarter 1 would be January, February, and March. Quarter 2 would be April, May, June. Quarter 3 is July, August, September. And quarter 4 includes October, November, December. So going back to our financial example, if your goal is to save $10K by the end of the year, you can break this down into saving $2,500 by the end of Q1. And the strategies you use to accomplish this goal don't seem as daunting when you split it up into quarters. This method helps improve your focus and increases your sense of urgency. People who set yearly goals tend to delay or postpone their goals because they have another 8, 9, 10 months to complete them, but before you know it, the year is over and your goal is nowhere near achieved. You can use Notion to track your progress, and there are a few free templates online you can use that follow the 12-week year method. I found this template from a TikTok user whose name I'll put on the screen as well as link down below, but as you can see, it follows the 12-week year outline and you can just fill it in with your own goals. There's also a habit tracker, which is really cool. So after the quarter is done, the most important step is to review your progress and reward yourself for your achievements. Now, enough about that. Let's talk about the fun part of goal setting, which is creating your vision board. I know everyone talks about vision boards, but personally, I believe they are very motivating and help you visualize the why behind your actions. So of course, you're going to use your 2024 goals to create your vision board. This can be simple with a few pictures and quotes, or you can add a lot to it depending on what you personally like. I used to just make Pinterest boards of my vision board, but honestly, I would never look at them throughout the year. So I think making a physical board is more effective. I ended up making a physical vision board as well as a digital vision board just because my physical vision board didn't look as good quality, and I can use my digital vision board on my Notion and save it as your wallpaper. Okay, so after setting your goals and making your vision board, it's time to clean your space. Start off the new year with a clean room, a clean house, and a clean car. Go through your digital workspace, go through your social medias, and unfollow those people who don't inspire you. Go through your clothes, go through everything, and just throw out the things you don't need or donate them. I bet you probably have a pile of clothes sitting in the corner of your room that keeps getting bigger and bigger each day. Trust me when I say you'll feel so much better and motivated when you have a clean environment. Usually they say your room is a visual representation of your mind, and I totally relate to that. When my room is chaotic, I feel like my mind is also chaotic, so the only way to really get rid of that is just to clean your room, clean your environment, and you'll just ultimately feel so much better. Okay, last thing you should do before going into the new year is have a self-care day. Pamper yourself a little, relax, and just breathe. Dedicate like half a day to recharging. Self-care can look different for everyone. Go read that book you're dying to finish, or watch that movie you've always wanted to see, or go take your everything shower. Just take some time for yourself to finish those things that you always wanted to do and do a little glow up. I really like quotes, and so I wanted to share some that I think are motivating and will help you get on the right track to having the best year. The only thing stopping you from achieving your dream life is you. You have all the self-help books, planners, habit apps, motivational YouTube videos right at your fingertips to support you in improving your quality of life. So make 2024 your best year yet. And just as a reminder, going into the new year doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just take it day by day and live in the moment. It's good to have goals, but there is so much more to life than just completing your to-do list. You're gonna have off days, and that's okay. You're not expected to be productive every single day of your life. That is just so unrealistic, and I can tell you firsthand, I am definitely not productive every single day of my life. I hope you all have a happy and healthy new year, and like this quote says, never underestimate the power you have to take your life in a new direction. It's never too late to do anything that you're passionate about. If you want to start that YouTube channel, if you want to go back to school, if you want to get that new job, it's never too late to start. I've always wanted to do YouTube, and here I am. Let me know in the comments what your goals are for 2024, and like always, thank you all so much for the support. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!